Show, don't tell. Instead of solely relying on dialogue, the actors are interacting with the setting to tell a complete story. Akira Kurosawa would use framing within the camera to capture the elements of that character and what they would experience, and what they were like. The environment would explain the mood of the scene. Where a raging fire would show malice, being alone in front of flowers in an open field would show inner peace.
Akira Kurosawa managed to put in a good name for the Japanese people post-World War II. After the war, America's limited knowledge could not comprehend life in Japan past cultural stereotypes. Akira Kurosawa managed to show Hollywood traditional Japanese stories that upheld beliefs in their honor, values, and heritage. The characters, movement, and the setting work together as one to tell a complete story. In this scene, he was able to capture depth in storytelling without burdening it with heavy amounts of dialogue. One character in a duel would remain calm, composed, and confident in their fighting style with very few careful movements. Meanwhile, the cowardly, inexperienced fighter would display his false bravado with inarticulate yelling, a wobbly stance, and he would move away. He's shaking. The duel scene is a simple masterpiece. Instead of flashy and overdramatic swordplay, a real duel between two warriors with that wide of an experience gap would end in a single stroke. The defeated slumps over. He is nothing more than a body, and the aggressor has wasted his life. That is the beauty using movement in storytelling.
Kurosawa has and continues to leave his mark on Hollywood. He is remembered for a variety of reasons, one of them being the way he focused on movement in his films. In all of his films, he would emphasize the movement of nature. The background shots either had heavy winds, fire, smoke, or snow. He also used the movement of individuals to fill the screen. If the actor was angry, they would stand up. If the actor was nervous, they would pace from left to right, filling the frame. He also used the movement of large groups, who would either stick together or split apart. He also used the movement of camera to get many different types of shots, such as a close-up turning into a full body shot, then into an over-the-shoulder shot, all in one single take. Spielberg mimicked this technique in Jaws, and he was not the only one to be influenced by him. In Kurosawa's film, Seven Samurai, there is a famous line of dialogue, "Farmers are born to suffer. That's our lot." And this line was used in Bug's Life and in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. George Lucas has mentioned he borrowed the idea of Star Wars Episode 4 from Kurosawa's film, The Hidden Fortress. He said, "The one thing that really struck me about The Hidden Fortress was that the fact that the story was told from the perspective of the two lowest characters, and decided that would be a nice way to tell the Star Wars story," which he did, using the two droids. Kurosawa's filmmaking style was embraced by both West and East. He did this by embracing Western ideologies of filmmaking, such as studying Shakespeare, American pulp novels, and Hollywood narrative styles and techniques. He took the Western knowledge he learned and combined it with his own training from the Japanese studio system, turning him into one of the greatest directors that has been.